Well, greetings and good morning, Business 10 students. This is Mr. Doucette, and this is week 11 in our, I believe, 18-week course in Introduction to Business here at Chaffey College. And we're going to be looking this week at Chapter 12 on distributing and promoting products. Both of these are very two key aspects of marketing. I know we often think of marketing as promoting, advertising, and that's what you'll be looking at. There's actually what's called the promotional mix that you'll be learning about, but also distribution and placement of your product is just as important. Of course, people need to be able to get to where your product is, and so there's a whole strategy that goes into that as well. So we'll be learning a little bit about that. I'm going to share my screen, and here we are on the home page in Canvas, and I'm going to go ahead and come down here. We are actually in our last week of module number 3. So this will be finishing up marketing section. Then we'll be going into looking at finance next. That'll be the next areas that we look at. So I'm going to, select modules. I'm going to scroll down to where I get to week number 10. And here we are right here. Actually, we're week number 11. Apologize. So week number 11, we are looking at, right here, promotional and distributing products. So you have, of course, the read me first and all that, and you have a summary of the key terms, and you have the PowerPoint slides as well right here. This should be up here. Anyway, as we come into week number 11, then you have a check-in assignment for chapter 12. So we're going to be asking you some questions about the chapter, and make sure you give a substantial enough answer. Some of you are giving me like one sentence, and it really needs to be a few sentences for each one. So please give me a substantial answer. Also, you have a quiz on chapter 12, and then you have your homework assignment. And this one is going to be a product. It's called a product distribution strategy worksheet. So basically, you're going to consider a recent purchase that you've made, and you are going to figure out how that product got to where we're able to buy it. So I want you to do a little research, find out if you can where it's manufactured, where it's distributed, where it's made. Is it made in America? Is it made in another country? Can you find the name of the company that actually made it? And then how did it get to you? What was the distribution channel? So do a little research, just Google search it, see what you can find, and then fill out that form, that worksheet. And it's asking you, basically, how did you get it, and what research did you find out about that? And it's, again, very important. You may have a great product, but if you don't have it available to customers when they want it or need it, the chances of you being successful are quite slim. So that's what we focus on in that homework assignment. And then, of course, you have the quiz on chapter 12. And then you also have your next exam, which is exam number 3. And you have your discussion post. So I think, to be honest with you, I don't believe you actually have a quiz. So I'm going to turn that off. Oh, it looks like somebody already took it. So now it's stuck. So I'll have to move it out. I think I'm supposed to remove that. But you are going to have your discussion post, and you're going to be needing to complete that this week as well. So I'm going to scroll that down here to this week. So you're not going to have to do the quiz. I'm going to write on there, do not do it. If you already did it, I apologize. It's not due until the end of, you're not going to even have to do a quiz because you have an exam this week. So I'm going to go ahead and change this, though, from continued discussion posts to complete discussion posts. So you do need to do that. And this is the discussion post on How Leaders Inspire Action by Simon Sinek. It's the why. They buy the why, not the what. And so that has a lot to do with marketing. So that's what you'll be looking at this week. And I have unfortunately, I didn't change the date on that, so I gotta go back in and do that. But anyway, it'll all be dialed in for you by the time you are looking at it on Monday. So again, you have a check-in assignment, you have the completing the discussion post, you have a homework assignment, and then you have the exam number 3. And there's only multiple choice questions on exam number 3. So don't sweat it. It's pretty common sense. If you've read the chapters, you're probably more than equipped to, and the quizzes, you're pretty much equipped to take the exam. So, all right, well, that's it for week 11.